This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Pablo Picasso, 1881–1973, made outstanding contributions to artwork. He always tried to leave hidden images in his paintings and mainly used collages in his works of art. The tragedy is a three-dimensional piece of artwork created using oil and wood to represent the image. The impression of three people at a beach on the sea creates an open form, and the artist used blue to indicate the beach and the sea. Pablo used lines mainly to draw in the images. Contour lines bring out the shape of the faces of the three people depicted in this art piece. Vertical lines bring out the shape of the people who are standing, and an outline shows significant parts of this piece of art. Geometric shapes bring out clear images of the three people in the picture. Pablo used one key shade and tint. The picture is monochromatic, with different shades of blue. The shades bring out a high unity level in the artwork. A balance in the scene is created because the three images fill the whole surface. A visual texture allows this piece of art to look smooth. The picture represents a tragedy that befell Pablo. His close friend, Carlos Casagemas, died in 1901. It also shows Pablo's empathy for the poor and the fact that he longs for his home as he is always away from Spain. The abstract masterpiece shows a man and woman in a somber mood and a child clapping, probably to get some warmth on the cool beach. The blue color symbolizes the blue period, a time when there were several prostitutes, beggars as well as other social misfits in urban areas. It portrays the reality of contemporary societies whereby some families have conflicts with the wife and husband in a sad mood and the children trying to bring joy into the family. Hedgerow Birds, a piece of art by Helen Musselwhite. Helen Musselwhite's painting can be described as useful since it improves the looks of many offices in the United Kingdom. She visualizes every image before putting it down, and her work is full of creativity. This particular artwork is two-dimensional, represented on a picture plane. The artist used paper to create a painting. She cut it, folded it, and drew the images on the piece of paper. She used neutral colors to draw this piece of art. Different shades of gray create unity in this work of art, whereas white color shows nature's peace. The artist used curved, vertical, and diagonal lines to create the shape of plants and birds and an outline to enclose the images. There are several organic shapes of birds and plants and geometric shapes of flowers. She balanced the artwork since the images occupied the entire surface of the painting. Texture is not one of the principal elements here, but there is a visual texture of smoothness. The piece of art is representational, and anyone observing it can see four birds on a hedgerow amidst plants. The artwork represents a typical countryside in the United Kingdom where Helen grew up. Thus, she urged people to conserve nature, plants as well as animals. This masterpiece shows the influence of nature on the artist and helps people appreciate the countryside. The artist represents social history in the form of folk art. The work shows a strong appreciation of social development, as shown by the life of birds in the same environment. Thus, human beings can keep away from conflict and live in unity and harmony, just like those birds. Did you like this The Tragedy by Pablo Picasso sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs.